Okay, this is how we get our chords big enough to be seen on our stage screen, which is about 75 feet away. First, we're going to start with the stage screen layout. Top middle, we have our current slide notes where we paste our sequence for the songs. Then on the top left, we have the current time, and the top right, we have our countdown timer. And then, big part in the bottom middle is our chord chart, more horizontal than vertical. And we can paste JPEGs, PNGs, or PDFs there. Okay, you can use any kind of source for your chords. I use chords from Planning Center, and just download them and then open them up, and then I enlarge them a bit so that I have good resolution. Otherwise it'd be kind of jaggy. So expand them to about like that on the Mac, and then use Command-Shift-4. Right click and use copy to clipboard, and then I use the paint program, I don't know what it's called. I cancel out of here, and then I use Command-Shift-N to insert, and then Command-Shift-I to invert, because it looks better white on black. Save it. Your Love Awakens Me in E, and that's the intro. And X out of that, so the next part is easier. Command-Shift-4 again. Now I'm going to highlight just the first part of the verse, since my slides separate the two parts of the verses. The first half of the verse, right shift, clipboard, Command-Shift-N, Command-Shift-I, Command-S, Your Love Awakens Me, verse 1A, Command-Shift-4, right click to clipboard, Command-Shift-N, Command-Shift-I, Command-S. I should have saved it as verse 1B, but instead I've saved it as verse 2B, so then I have to work around that later in my process. Okay, moving over to the ProPresenter side, we're in edit mode, and we're also on the slide tab, and we just want to go over to the right hand side where it says chord chart and click there, and then find our intro slide. Then we go over to the left side, click verse 1, the first part of it. Notice we're on the slide tab, yeah. And then verse 1. I have to go over and do verse 2B because I messed up the titling the first time. And so, etc., etc., and so on until we get all those in there. All those different sections, and then this is what it looks like on our stage screen. I think one of the cool things is ProPresenter will expand your picture as much as it can while keeping the aspect ratio the same. So you don't have to worry about sizing the picture before you import it in there. If your picture is very wide, it'll stretch it as wide as it can. and then you'll have blank spots vertically. If it's very vertically tall, it'll expand it as tall as it can, and then you'll have blank spots on either side.